Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books and marketing expert covering South Park. South Park destroys everyone, taking on OnlyFans, social media influencers, and parents in a new TV special. Let's get into the story. Before we do, please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. From The Messenger, South Park not suitable for children takes on influencer culture, including OnlyFans, teachers, and Logan Paul. Also from The Messenger, Logan Paul says Prime isn't marketed to kids. Parents aren't convinced. This is an interesting South Park episode because they really do blast everyone. They go after social media influencers pushing things on kids they shouldn't be pushing. They go after OnlyFans, which they claim, and they could be right, that people that are underage can get onto OnlyFans and see adult content. And they take on parents for criticizing people like social media influencer Logan Paul and criticizing OnlyFans, while at the same time not really watching their kids and taking responsibility for them. South Park not suitable for children takes on influencer culture, including OnlyFans, teachers, and Logan Paul. A new South Park special on Paramount Plus has a lot to say about present-day culture, particularly when it comes to the impact of digital influencers on kids. South Park not suitable for children, as the title indicates, is definitely not safe for children. And it's not, it's mature themed for sure. It's also not even safe for work viewing, thanks to a seemingly endless amount of below-the-belt views of Randy Marsh, one of their characters, not wearing any pants. The action begins with the parents of South Park, Colorado, raising pitchforks when they find out that one of their kids' teachers has an OnlyFans page as a side hustle to make extra money. As they gather in a massive tizzy of outrage that their children might have been exposed to her videos, the school's administrators turn the blame on the parents, insisting that the parents providing children with cell phones is the problem. It's certainly the reason every child in the entire city is obsessed with the influencer-promoted energy drink they call Cred, which is a spoof of Prime that Logan Paul claims is not marketed to kids. But he does promote it, and a lot of kids seem very interested in it. They're so interested in it that parents like this one put out on Twitter, "My daughters made it very clear that my only mission of the day was to find and secure this glowberry flavored Prime, which makes the kids look cool at school." Quote, "We can't control what our kids drink or what they watch. They're your kids," one parent complains on South Park. The origin of this plot point isn't exactly hard to figure out. Throughout the fall, there were multiple accounts of real-life teachers and coaches being suspended from their jobs for having OnlyFans careers. However, for the purpose of this special, the controversy is just a conduit for what really matters. Who's influencing the kids? We get to that question mark thanks to Randy's desire to make his own extra money online, as he goes to great lengths, including walking around without pants and underwear to earn subscribers. When his wife Sharon decides to follow suit and sees even more success, he's incensed and vows to beat his wife by earning a sponsorship with Cred. Cred, again, is the parody version of this real-life drink Prime that kids seem to love, that supposedly is not marketed to kids, but kids love it. It's the influencer-sponsored drink Cred that actually has all the attention in the show. But wait, OnlyFans isn't for children, they say. Well, therein lies the rub. According to South Park's estimation, any claims that social media users are on average above the age of 21 is baloney. Randy only goes viral on his OnlyFans page when he uses Cred in a video, and it's children who watch the filth and build his social media account. As Randy gets deeper into the influencer world, he discovers that his fellow influencers are eventually bought by big businesses and even foreign countries to push their agenda. And that's when things really spiral out of control. Eventually, the kids, who are on their own mission to secure some much-needed cred thanks to the click system that's developed throughout their school, go to the source of the sensation, a Logan Paul redo dubbed Logan LaDouche, who reveals that he is indeed working for someone even scarier than the Chinese government. Spoiler alert, that turns out to be one of the kids' step-parents who's looking to influence the children. The idea being a parent going through ridiculous lengths to try to influence and control their children, but not actually bothering to be involved in their lives. Also from The Messenger, this is the guy the parody is based on. Logan Paul says Prime, his energy drink, isn't marketed to kids. Parents aren't convinced. It's hardly the first time the YouTuber and influencer has courted controversy. Social media mogul turned entrepreneur Logan Paul has been accused of targeting kids in marketing campaigns since the release of his Prime drink line. The latest version of the drink, Glowberry is pictured here, which comes in a black and green glow-in-the-dark bottle, has further fueled the fire. In a recent new interview with Good Morning America, Paul fired back at critics, calling the accusation a heavy claim and further denying that his drinks target kids. Quote, 90% of my audience is above the age of 18, Paul claimed on Good Morning America. 93% of Prime's audience is above the age of 18, according to Instagram's analytics. However, Instagram is intended only for people over the age of 13, and according to the company's analytics, 13 to 7-year-olds account for less than 6% of users in the United States. When Paul and his business partner, social media influencer, known as KSI, rolled out their line of drinks in 2022, Prime Energy and Prime Hydration, they insisted the energy products were not for anyone under the age of 18. Quote, people need to be smart about what they put in their bodies, Paul continued during the interview, acknowledging that caffeine has no place in the diet of those under age 18. While not all Prime drinks contain caffeine, the issue critics say is that it can be difficult to tell which ones do or don't if a person isn't paying attention. Prime Hydration is a product similar to sports drinks like Gatorade. It contains B vitamins, electrolytes, antioxidants, coconut water, and other ingredients intended to rehydrate. Unlike traditional Gatorade or many other sports drinks that use sugar, Prime has sucralose, also known as Splenda, as an artificial sweetener. It comes in a wide variety of flavors and is packaged in brightly colored and now glowing bottles. It's also caffeine-free. Prime Hydration is the sister drink to Prime Energy, which contains 200 milligrams of caffeine, the equivalent of more than 2 12-ounce cans of Red Bull. So one of them is equivalent to 2 Red Bulls. That's a lot of energy drink. The drinks were a sensation when they first hit shelves, with the primarily young, adoring fans of KSI and Logan Paul flocking to stores to get their hands on them. Paul and KSI have previously come under fire for their marketing tactics, with many parents, doctors, and even Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer claiming that the duo is targeting kids and teens. In a letter sent to the Food and Drug Administration in July, Schumer said, quote, this product has one true target market, children under the age of 18, before calling for the FDA to investigate Prime. Quote, Prime is so new that most parents haven't a clue about it, but it is born from the reels of social media and the enigmatic world of influencers, Schumer said in a statement at the time. This product has so much caffeine in it that it puts Red Bull to shame, but unlike Red Bull, this product has one true target market, children under the age of 18, and that is why I am sounding the alarm and asking the FDA to investigate Prime. Shortly after, an FDA spokesperson shared that the administration would review Schumer's concerns, though information regarding their investigation hasn't been released. The influencer pair behind the product have continued to push back against claims they are marketing to children, citing a notice on the Prime Energy label that specifies the drink is not recommended for anyone under 18. While the finely printed for ages 18 plus warning is indeed on the Prime Energy can, many parents say that the warning is not enough since many children who are especially sensitive to the effects of caffeine don't read labels. Additionally, the hydration and energy drinks look similar and come in the same flavors, making it easy for someone who isn't paying attention to mistake the caffeinated version for the hydration one. The main difference is how the drinks are packaged. The caffeinated version is in a can and the hydration version is in a bottle. In a previous interview with Fox Business, Logan Paul defended the difference in packaging as an adequate warning, saying, we believe we've done as good a job as we possibly can differentiating our products. But such a case of mistaken identity took place over the summer in Suntan Valley, Arizona, when a 10-year-old boy became very ill after drinking a Prime Energy drink. Kendra Fisher, the boy's mother, told local news that she did not intentionally purchase the energy version of the drink, but that it looked very similar to the hydration version, same color, same flavor, but it came in a can instead of a plastic bottle. This reminds me of when we went shopping once with my mom and we bought Chips Ahoy, the chocolate chip cookies we thought, but she actually picked out the oatmeal version because she wasn't paying close enough attention. This only happened once. I tried the cookie, I did not like it, I didn't eat the rest of them. But sure, parents can make a mistake, they're busy. That is a true story. Quote, it's just like Coca-Cola, you don't think the bottles and the cans are different products, Fisher said. Shortly after drinking the beverage, Fisher's son started to shake and his heart rate surpassed 130 beats per minute. Over a period of about 3 hours, Fisher was on the phone with poison control several times, but his symptoms eventually resolved without a trip to the hospital. In another similar incident in May, a child in Wales suffered a cardiac episode after mistakenly binging the energy version of the drink. There are risks associated with excessive caffeine intake in general, according to Dr. Mary Romano, an adolescent medicine expert at Vanderbilt University. However, these risks can be amplified in children. However, parents' primary complaint isn't about the caffeine itself, but rather the marketing. Many worry that kids will either mistakenly consume the caffeinated version or that adolescents and young teens will purchase the drinks without fully understanding the risks of caffeine. After the incident with her son, Fisher called for a redesign of Prime Drink's packaging to make the differences between the two products more distinct. Quote, "It shouldn't just look like the exact same coloring, the exact same logo," she said. It's likely that the latest glow-in-the-dark bottles are not what she had in mind. Adding to the new design, these bottles are also considered rare and are only sold in stores. Quote, "Of the limited edition Glowberry bottles, about 10% are rare and only 2% are ultra-rare. No online orders will have rare or ultra-rare bottles. Happy hunting." Rare and ultra-rare in this case refers to the way the bottle is designed. The rare version has a unique font color scheme, and the ultra-rare shares a font that is holographic. Like a modern-day hunt for Willy Wonka's golden tickets, people who manage to snag a special edition bottle often take to social media to brag to their following. Though Glowberry is part of the Prime Hydration line, it's easy to understand why touting a hunt for glow-in-the-dark bottles while simultaneously denying the drinks are marketed to children might be problematic. But as Dr. Romano says, quote, "Not all Prime drinks are created equal, and there is no issue with adults choosing to consume the caffeinated version of the beverages." My takeaway from South Park Not Suitable for Children is that influencers should not be preying on children with their products. It's fine to promote and try to market something, but you shouldn't be misleading people, and you shouldn't be getting children excited about buying products that could be confused for something obviously that's dangerous for them. At the same time, parents should be paying attention to what their kids are doing, and they can blame social media influencers, and they can blame online platforms that might not be appropriate for children connecting with their children, but they do have to be involved in their children's lives. If they just turn their children over to social media and the internet, someone's going to be influencing them in a way that they would not want. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Always love to see your ideas. Please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.